Yeah, excuse me. Great way to start your video, isn't it? Clearing your throat. But anyway, welcome back to my channel, everyone. It's Saturday afternoon, about 6:30, on a bit of a grey, cool sort of day. Oh, here we go again. Now, I'm back on because I got home last night, Friday night, and on my doorstep was, oh, now I'm going to cough, excuse me. Oh my goodness. On my doorstep was a parcel, and it's come from a friend in America. So I would like to open that on YouTube so that she can see and you can watch me as well. I don't know what's in it yet. I've cut it open, but it's not actually open. And I thought what I would like to do is just show you Lottie's outfit that I've been dying to try on her, and then we'll go to the parcel. I think I'm going to cough again. I seem to have a tickle. Oh, I'm so sorry, everybody. Let's see if we can get through this anyway. So this will be a quick video today, I think. No ranting, just one of my normal videos. So let me tell you about Lottie, because I've been just so excited to try this outfit on her. And it's a cool day today. It's been grey, no smoke in the air. We had a big thunderstorm with rain last night. I'm not sure, I haven't listened to any news today, so I'm not sure if the rain fell where the fires were, but I hope it did. Fingers crossed, everybody. And so it's been quite a sort of a dampish day, a bit cool. So Lottie is fine in these long sleeves and in this long-sleeved and long-legged outfit. Let me describe it to you, because it's all sorts of bits and pieces that I just thought would go so beautifully together, and that's why I've been wanting to dress her in it. So for a start, she's lying in her changing basket. She's got a pillow under her head, and she's got a cream-coloured bow, hairband kind of bow thing. You know, one of those nylon bands that's got a little bow on it. There is some bling in the middle of that flower thing on her head, which I was calling a bow, but isn't a bow. It's a flower thing. That's as close as I can get to the description. And it's got like pearls and a diamond, all real, of course, as always on Lottie, only the real things for her. But what I've dressed her in is a blouse that I bought from Etsy, from a seller I've bought from before. She's local to me, and it's linen, and it's a, what sort of green would you call that? It's like a, I should have thought about this before I made the video, shouldn't I? But I just look at it and think it's green without having to think of the accurate description. It's definitely not a bright green. I don't think it's even a forest green. It's kind of just a, would it be an olive green? I don't think it's even quite an olive green. But anyway, let me just say it's a darkish sort of green. It's got a big frill collar and it buttons down the back. And so that's an Etsy purchase from someone who lives in Sydney. And then the pants are like leggings, but they're the size called 62. Lottie normally would have a 60, which is 0 to 3 months. But this 62 size is 2 to 4 months. So, you know, they're a bit loose on her and they look really cute. I like them like that. I don't like the skin-tight type leggings on her. Dear me, excuse me again. And she's got some little knitted socks on. They're actually not booties, but they're socks. They're very cute. And they're in a, well, it's they're in wool. So even when wool is white, it's usually a bit creamy. So that's the colour of them. And let me tell you about these pants. These are leggings. They're a beautiful thick material. It says that organic type cotton, but it's not a slippery like bamboo fabric is, and some organic cottons are like that. They're quite floppy, but this is thick, like winter weight almost. The inside is not patterned, only the outside. And the background of the pants is sort of a creamy beige colour, and then it's got sort of Art Deco almost style of flowers and leaves on it in a couple of different sorts of greens. So there's more of a forest green there, but there's also the same green as her blouse. And then there's that lovely deep sort of, what would you call that, rose pink? Not a bright pink, but like a dusky pink, I guess you'd say. And it's just a beautiful pattern. And when I saw those pants, I thought, oh, they'd go so beautifully with her shirt. And I think they do. And she's also got, from the same seller, I bought a similar blouse, but it's in the matching sort of pink that's in the pants, that kind of dusky pink, but it's in a corduroy. I put it on her before on YouTube, so you guys might have seen it or might remember it, but it would go beautifully with those pants. And also, you know, any sort of top would go. Just, they're so cute. And, oh, I didn't tell you, but they are by Hust and Claire. And it's a brand, I think, from Denmark. But, you know, the reason I don't tell you the websites I get these clothes on is because I live so far away, and the way I find somewhere to buy things from is if I like a brand, I just put it into Google and see what comes up. And then it always just depends on the postage costs for me, depending on where I'm going to buy the thing from, because I notice that a lot of the websites give free postage if you spend a certain amount, or probably there's a threshold, but you get free postage to America and England for a lot of the sites too. Whereas Australia, we just don't get that. We just get whacked with huge postage costs, unless you can find a big seller and they don't charge as much. But anyway, so that's why I don't really mention where I get them from, because it's not relevant to many people, or probably not to anybody except me. Because you guys can find all these things so much cheaper than I can. We don't get the sales and things like you do either. But anyway, so the pants are by Hust and Claire, and I think that describes her full outfit. So I hope you like seeing her, this little sausage. I've put the twins are back asleep, and I didn't change them because they were so cosy and comfy in those little baby grows that convert. Actually, what I'll have to do, because they convert into little nightgowns, I'll have to convert them and show you again how they look. That's an idea, isn't it? I might do that next time. Also, I ordered in a great hurry a calendar, which I do each year, and I just have it hanging in my workroom/office where I do my painting and doll building and things. And there's also my computer is in there, and there was a 50% off calendars and free shipping if you got it in before the next day. So, and I was in a big hurry that day, so I just quickly uploaded a few photos and made a calendar. But it's lovely. I'd like to show that to you at some stage as well. Just flick through some of the months, and it's just cute. I think you would like it too. Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do now. I'll set the camera up and we'll open the parcel together. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, here we are, back again. I'm set up on the dining room table, so I'm sorry about the lighting. It's not brilliant. It's not dark outside yet, but it's not bright either. I've got a light on overhead, but it sort of looks very dark just here, doesn't it? I think most of the light's shining on this. Anyway, this is the parcel that I found yesterday when I got home last night. So it is from our friend Sharon Kaminsky, who I'm sure you all know. And all I've done is chop the end off. Well, cut it open. Not actually chopped it off, cut it open. So let's see what is within. Now, if you don't know Sharon Kaminsky, that is her channel name, and she has a beautiful, beautiful little granddaughter called Mae. Absolutely the most gorgeous child you could ever hope to see, honestly. She's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful little thing. So sweet and just beautiful. And she loves her grandma's, who is Sharon, her nursery and the dolls in there. And there's a dollhouse that Mae likes to play with, and all the babies. And she's just gorgeous. Anyway, I suppose Sharon will probably have to, I don't know, do something with her channel because, who knows what's going to happen with YouTube. Although things are looking up as of today. I've seen a few videos. One of them was posted by Hey There Spooky Face. That's annoying me. I don't want to see that just for now. It's untidy. Hey There Spooky Face. Just going over some new things that the FTC has put out. And yeah, very interesting. They're sort of clarifying slightly what they're saying is allowed and what isn't allowed. And it doesn't seem quite as bad as it did before. So with any luck, maybe they'll work out where us collectors fit in. You know, people who collect toys but show them to adults, and people like us who collect dolls and show them to adults. Because of course our channels aren't for children. I mean, some channels do have children in them, like Sharon does with her little Mae. So that's a little bit of a different category. But if you don't have children and you're only showing things to adults and talking about adult stuff, which is what we do, some people are nasty to each other even. Like, you wouldn't want a child watching that stuff. But anyway, I mean, it's adult content, isn't it? It just happens to be about dolls. Anyway, so maybe things are looking up. So anyway, let's have a look at what we've got here. We have an envelope, which maybe I think I'll open off camera afterwards. So that's from Sharon. And then there are two things. Now, you know that Sharon's daughter and her husband have a farm. They are Mae's parents. And on their farm they have goats and all sorts of, and chickens and lots of animals. But they also have a business where they make the most beautiful candles, absolutely gorgeous candles. So Sharon, it was a bit too hard to send candles to Australia because of the weight of them. So instead she sent me these beautiful, these tins have the wax, the scented wax in them. So I get all the beautiful smell, but there's just not anything to burn. So there it is. You can see there it says Marilyn Mae Farm, hand-poured soy candles, and this is baby powder scent. Isn't that gorgeous, that picture? That's Mae actually there. Yeah. And I think that's Marilyn the goat next to her, and there's a chicken, and I think that's a doggy over there. So that's that one, which I can smell. It's just beautiful. I'm not sure I can open it on camera because it's tricky with one hand. Oh, this one smells beautiful too. What's this one? Oh, this is Mae's Christmas wish. I've heard Sharon talk about this. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So let me just see if I can get it open here. Oh, yes, I can. I think I can. That's like the little train, isn't it, in that story? Oh, I shouldn't talk about stories, should I? You know, that I think I can, I think I can. The little train that could, I think it's called, or something. Anyway, there we go. Look at that, got the lid off. And there's the wax, the scented wax. Just, I wish you could smell it. I'll put it up close just in case you can. Have a big sniff. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, that is just stunning. I don't want to put the lid back on. Let me just take this one off now. Oh, they're easy to get off. That's brilliant. Now this is the... Oh, this is pure Johnson's baby powder smell. You smell this, guys. It's fabulous. Oh, it's beautiful. I love that. Oh, aren't I lucky? Thank you so much, Sharon. That's beautiful. They're both beautiful, and I really appreciate you sending these all the way to rotten old Australia that charges so much for people to send things. Now let's have a look at this. This is something extra that I wasn't expecting. A little pink tissue paper, beautifully wrapped parcel, and there's a card with a French style sort of bicycle that's got a basket of flowers on the handlebars. It's stuck down, so I don't think there's anything written on it. I think it's just to look beautiful. It is. I'll keep that. That's gorgeous. I'll keep all of that. Now let's open this and see what's in here. Oh yes, I remember Sharon mentioning something about an outfit. Yeah, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I do now that I'm opening this. I remember that. So let's see what she sent. So I think I said her channel name is Sharon Kaminsky, if you want to go and have a look. You might get to see, although most people who know me, I reckon, watch Sharon as well. We all kind of watch each other. We're all friends, aren't we? She's lovely. She's a gorgeous channel. I don't even know how I found her originally. Probably through one of my other friends. Discovered her, and so I started watching. Oh, now let's see what we've got here. Oh, this looks beautiful. Let's have a look. Where does it open? It's always a mystery, isn't it? There it is. I can see it. Thank goodness. Sometimes I think, how on earth did they get this stuff in a plastic bag? Turn it round, and sometimes I think they're just heat sealed and there isn't an entrance without scissors, but luckily this one did. I could get into it. Now let's have a look at this white. Oh, it's a gorgeous bonnet. Oh, isn't it just beautiful? I am such a bonnet person. You see that? It's beautiful. It's got some broderie anglaise there with some white ribbon threaded through that goes around, and it's got a little frill around the face with some lace. And then it's just got the cotton ties that's the same as what the bonnet's made of. And on the back it's got that beautiful shape that I love. How would you describe that? It's like an arch at the back of the bonnet. And then it's got a white bow on it too. And it says it's by Hugger-Lugs Bonnets. Hugger-Lugs Bonnets. It must be a brand of bonnets. Doesn't say the size on there, it's just got, unless it says it in the bonnet. Sometimes it does, doesn't it? Oh yeah, 3 to 6 months. I think that might be good for Lottie. It looks as though it would fit her. So cute, isn't it? So let's see what else she sent. This lovely, very soft, beautiful cotton, I think. Oh, isn't that adorable? Oh, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. It's baby grow. It's got the feet in, and it's a beautiful pale pink. And it's got a white band across the chest with the most gorgeous embroidered flowers on it in dark pink and light pink. And this wee white or cream one that's in a daisy stitch. And then it's got some green flowers embroidered with grub roses. And oh, it's just beautiful. Now let's have a look at this. I think Sharon was a bit worried about the size of this one. But let's see. It is... It says it's Feltman Brothers. No wonder it's so gorgeous. Hand embroidered Feltman Brothers. Well, we could just look at that too, couldn't we? Can you see that? Or is it too dark? Oh, it says 0 to 3 months. That will fit. Made in Peru. That will fit my Lottie. Maybe she wasn't worried about the size of that. Maybe she's worried about the size of the bonnet. Anyway, it's beautiful. And it's got that lovely little picot trim around the sleeve. Isn't that sweet? I love that. And what else can I tell you about? It does up at the back. Buttons all out the back. Oh, that's going to be gorgeous. That's what Lottie's going to wear next, I think, because I love that. That's just so sweet. So there we are. Thank you so much, Sharon and Mae, for these beautiful things. I'm going to cherish these beautiful scented wax. Beautiful things. Thank you so much. Because it's just a nightmare to post stuff to me. Not because it gets lost. Our mail doesn't get lost. It just costs such a lot. It costs a lot for me when I send stuff to you guys. It costs like almost have to raid the bank to fund postage overseas. But, I love to send things because, I feel a long way away as it is. Australia is so far from where you guys are. But, I've made such wonderful friends here. I feel really lucky. It doesn't matter that I'm so far away because, we're in touch through lots of different methods, and it's just, I love it. Absolutely love it. Keeps me pretty busy. At the moment, I have to reply to, I think, 4 emails and a message on WhatsApp. So there's a fair bit for me to do. Oh, speaking of things to do, guess what, guys? I've spent many, many hours on the hair of the second doll. Many more hours, not just today. I've been doing it for weeks. And I've applied 1 coat of glue. I think it's done. I think I'm happy with it. I'll double check everywhere once this glue dries and add a bit more hair if it needs it anywhere, and then put some more glue. And then once the glue's dry, because she's got eyelashes as well now. Oh, I shouldn't say she, because that will be up to the mummy whether it's going to be a girl or a boy. Both of them, either of them. There can be any gender. But anyway, yeah, the eyelashes are done and the glue's drying in the head. So we're getting there. Do you know, I don't know how I'll feel after my surgery on Tuesday. Because I'm not working that night, I will be at home on Wednesday, and if I'm feeling okay, maybe I can start putting them together. Oh, I'd love to do that. I'm so excited to show you. Honestly, I've never been this excited before. Well, that's not true. I get excited every time I finish a doll. Okay, so that's not true. But these ones have really been brilliant to make. Absolutely, I've loved the idea that I had in my head right from the start, and they've just fulfilled everything I wanted them to, and I can't wait to show you all the things I've added to them and things I've done differently, and oh, I hope you love them. Anyway, my darling friends, so that's what I've been doing today. I have a lot of other things to do as well. Let me see if I can show you what's at the end of my table. That will give you an idea of something I have to do. I'll just try and lift the camera up carefully. Can you see that? I'll just zoom in a bit, then you can get a better idea of what's going on down there. I've got 66 dolls, like little angel dolls. That's about as. Let me just see what else I can do with that. Lift it up a bit more. Because our dog club Christmas party is coming up, and so I need to turn them all into gifts. I'll just go and get. There's one that's out of the packet that I was just trying to do something with as an experiment. Let me just grab it and I'll bring it closer so you can see. So I bought 66 of these. This is a red one. They come in 6 different colours. Red, you see her there? Dangly legs. Let me just go out a bit. Yeah, it's going to confuse the camera. And this is a little red one. They're little angels. They've got wings on the back of them, and these little, what would you call that? Filigree sort of dresses and some lace around the neck and a little hat, and they hang off at Christmas tree. So I've got red, 11 red ones, 11 green ones, 11 silver ones, 11 white ones, 11 pink ones, 11 blue ones, and 11 grey ones. I think that's right. Should be 6 different colours, so that's 66 altogether. So I have to turn all those into gifts, which I will. But that's just another little job. And Christmas parties and ballet concerts, and you know what it's like at the end of the year. It's a really busy time. But anyway, I really had fun doing those, doing the dolls. The hair on the dolls. Let me just zoom in a bit more so you can get a better idea of what on earth I'm looking at there. There we go. If I put it up a little bit more, there's hundreds of them. Maybe I'll spread them out a bit more so you can see them better. I'll show you. I'll give you an idea of what I've got ahead of me. So these are the pinks, green, white, silver, and blue. And then the red ones that we've seen a sample of the red ones. There we go. There's a lot of them, isn't there? So what I was thinking, I've ordered some little organza bags, and I've got some tags like this. This one I've attached just so I was doing an experiment. They'd like cardboard tags. Where are we? Oh, there we go, cardboard tags. And I would just write on that. And I thought I'd put one of those in with the little fairy into an organza bag for each person. But I don't have the organza bags yet. I went onto eBay to find a local seller, so I didn't have to wait for them to arrive, and they were gold, and that's what I thought would look lovely, because none of these dolls are actually dressed in gold. I thought they'd look really nice in a gold organza bag. And then after I paid, and you know, the listing was only for gold organza bags, so it was perfect, and coming I think Tuesday next week. And then I found a message from the seller to say, oh, I'm so sorry, we've sold out of gold, but we've got a few other colours, like I think it was black and pink and aqua and white. So I went with white. But, I could have gone with another seller if I would have known. I only picked that one because I wanted gold. Yeah, anyway, never mind, it won't matter. White will look nice too. So there you go, everybody. I managed to talk a lot. I'm sorry, but thank you very much, Sharon. Now let's see if I can come back down here. How do I do that? Oh, I can do it. Aren't I a genius? And I'll just zoom out a bit so we can see everything before I go. You have to really concentrate then. Which is the out direction? This is the out direction. That's as far out as it goes. So let me just put that there and move that one out of the way. And I'll move her out of the way too. And there we are. I'll read this card off camera. And I'll thank Sharon in an email as well. So there we are, everybody. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you so much, Sharon. You're a darling friend, a really, really darling friend, and I love having you as a friend. Even though we'll probably never meet, well, I guess we really won't ever meet, but who cares? It doesn't matter, does it? We can just be internet friends, which is a lovely way to be. So, everyone, thank you very much for being here, and I'm sorry it ended up being a long video, but I can't help myself, can I? All right, everybody. I'll see you all soon. And take care and be kind to each other. Bye-bye, everyone.